If you want to continue to make a mess of your life and your relationships, then be an adult. But if you want to feel more securely attached, then you'll have to bring the child back. Remember that the avoidant and the anxious attached person was developed because that child lost its say. That child started to feel rejected, neglected, and abandoned. Now let's imagine that parents decided to take the child to church. And the first day they asked the child, do you want to go to church? And the child asked, what happens at church? And parents say, well, there's a thing called Sunday school. And in that school, you draw, and you hear stories, and you sing. Now the child thinks, oh, this is fun. So the child goes. But in the class, it's having fun, and it notices that there's this one mean person, and that person is not being really nice to the majority of the people. And the next week, the parents ask the child, do you want to go to church? And the child says, well, I did have fun, but this one person, I don't want to be in their energy right now, so I'm going to sit this one out. Now, if the child is respected, then the child most likely will grow up being a secure, attached style person. And that means that, the pattern of listening, of paying attention, of respecting the child's feeling must be consistent. But if the parents say, sorry, you have to do as we say. This is what we do for community, for our friends. We have to show up. Then that child learns that there's a particular way I have to act in society. Not the way I choose, not the way I want, not the way I would like, but the way I'm told to. If that child is told that you will be punished for not showing up with us, that child grows up believing that if I don't do what people want me to do, then I'm not going to like the consequences. Now that we are adults, we get to make decisions for ourselves. And what I find is when we are in the company of others, or we are in a relationship and we're not sure of what to do, or we've broken up with someone, we want to reach out, but we just don't know what to do. If we ask the child within us, what would you like to do? Would you like to reach out to this person? The child in us may say something like, I don't think so. I don't like that feeling. They're not really nice. They're not really supportive or thoughtful. And we may ignore that child. We'll feel the consequences because that child has already picked up on all of the information. And if we ask the child, well, what should we do about this? If this person's not nice, they're mean, they're inconsiderate, the child may say, well, we don't know what they're struggling with. We'll just let them be. We can forgive them. We don't have to fight with this. We'll go find something else that's fun. And if you ask that child, so what would you like to do? That child may very well just say, let's go have ice cream. And ice cream is fun. Move towards what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what brings you peace. And when we start to do those things, and we're doing things that fills our soul, we're making decisions for ourselves, we're seeing our worth and our value because we're treating ourselves with love. And when we start to do that for ourselves, we won't tolerate it when someone treats us any differently. And that's bringing back the inner child. And that's building, creating, and developing a secure, attached style person. I hope this helps.